Hey there, this is L Trades. I'm back for another market update. It has been a while, but there wasn't just much to talk about, and I was updating on Twitter. I was gonna only make videos again before, like a couple of months before the next bull run, because that's the most important time, and I didn't want you guys to trade too much during this time, mostly just preserve your money. Even though I've been doing pretty well on Twitter with my trades, and hopefully the people who are maybe learning as well, I thought it would be time to start talking about BTC and the overall markets again. So hopefully everything works well, and let's begin. Basically, since last time we spoke, which was pretty much near the bottom, BTC has been going on a big run. It's broke through the 200 day, hit the 200 week as resistance, failed breaking through, came back to the 200 day, bounced on it because because TA apparently doesn't work, so it's right there in front of you. Got up to the 200 week, rejected it, made a higher low and broke through. Actually surprised me how quickly it broke through the 200 week with this. I thought it was going to just range a bit, maybe go lower, pick up more momentum. But it broke through nonetheless, and now it's creating 4-hour bearish divergence, but that's not really worrying me. Like it could definitely retrace it to the 200 week and maybe a bit less, but the reason it doesn't worry me is because if we go to the weekly, this is just absolutely beautiful. This is exactly what you want. We're in log now. Very, very similar to the previous bottoming in 2018 and in 2015, where, you're just starting to make higher lows, higher highs. You're starting to round. You're starting to get above the 200 day. And the beautiful thing here is that we've back tested the 200 day already. We had the giant weekly candle, which is going to close in 21 hours. And we've also broke the 200 week. And now it's just very, very, simple. We still have some CME gaps. One is at 20K, one is at 28K, and another one is at around 35K. You can't see it here. It's in the futures chart. What that means is usually we eventually fill those gaps, especially the closer we are, the more likely we are to fill them. So it's very likely that eventually from here, whether it's soon or after ranging a bit, that we hit, 28K, don't worry about this, and then maybe even 35K. But the risk to reward to enter here, if you've been following me on Twitter, you already know that I longed literally near the 200-day bottom, but I closed near the 200-week resistance because I didn't think it was going to break so easily. My point in saying that is that I wouldn't be so hasty to enter a long right now, when we've already pumped so much, just because you think that the next target is 28 or 35, considering that there's 4-hour bearish divergence and we could be close to the eco bubble top. My point is I don't think that BTC just goes from here and goes to all-time high. I think that what it does is it maybe goes to like 35, 40K, maybe even a bit above, though I doubt that, and then just ranges for like a year or so and then starts the next cycle, similar to this. So we're close to the top. I think that altcoins, if we go total 2, still have a lot more to run. And you can see that with the high low here, back test of the 200 day and 200 week, similar to this one right here. Ethereum, for example, is almost identical to what happened in 2018. Went above the 200 day, back tested it quickly, went above the 200 day, back tested it, went up. Now we're starting to go up. I think Ethereum has more to go. I'm very happy with what's happening with the Arbitrum airdrop, even though I didn't get much. That's not the point. The point is that there's going to be a big injection of a lot of funds into the ecosystem, and many coins on Arbitrum look really good, and I think Ethereum will do well, and all the other altcoins will as well. That doesn't mean that there'll be a small pullback if BTC doesn't pull back. You know what I mean? This is a weekly time frame, and that means that it has a long-term effect, right? Don't trade the weekly thinking that the daily is going to do what you want it to do. So that's the high time frame. I was looking at the SPX under the 200 day, not the best. It's kind of neutral. I'm not sure what it's going to do. We wanted to continue this higher low, higher than this one, and then continue upwards, obviously. The DXY, which is almost inversely related to the BTC. It's actually looking bearish. I like how it broke the 200-day and is now working on making a lower high under the 200-day. That's very nice. Let's see where it goes from there, but it looks pretty bearish, which is always good for Bitcoin. And yeah, things are looking pretty good. It's just, like I said before, guys and girls, what I said before is that 4-hour bearish div is building. We are in bullish high time frame not scenarios, but environments. So this could definitely just not work out. It's just that I'm saying be cautious. What I would love to happen is for this to range and then just dump to the 200-day. Really, I actually like it when it dumps violently, and maybe I'll get into that another time, but I want it to dump to the 200-week very violently, and then I'll bid here. And then hopefully it goes up. If it breaks it, whatever, I'll just hold spot. Anyways, guys, that's all it is. So in conclusion, we are bullish on the high time frame. SPX looks okay. DXY looks bearish, which is good for us. Altcoins look good in the higher time frame. And just preserve your money and you will be fine for the next bull run. Stay with us, stay with me, and you will be fine for the next bull run. You will make it. Don't get emotional. Don't panic. Everything will be okay. Have a good one. Bye-bye.